Sometimes the marriage is not working out, and then the couple decides, you know what, let's get a kid. But you already have kids. No, 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 we need one more. We need one more to make this marriage work. Now, of course, there were instances, there were some problems, but then the kid was like, oh shit, you're bad. And this is Orphan. I watched this movie a while back, and this is a great thriller, alright. Now, for the starters, the family was used to be great until miscarriage happened. And the woman was like, fuck, now what? Now she's a retired alcoholic, and the guy is emotionally unavailable, and they have two kids. One of them is disabled. Sad. Now, all of this is happening. Bro's like, yo, let's get one. And they go to the adoption agency, and they're like, hey, we need a kid. And they're like, sure. And out of all the kids, there is this one particular odd piece out. You don't pick an odd piece out, pick an average piece out. One you can control. But you don't get that one. Of course, you get the one exceptional one. And we have Esther. Esther's like, sure, I'm the one. And she comes in, she's really friendly. She's friendly with Max, the kid, and the other guy. And yeah, everything's great. Everything's fine. Everything's perfect. Now they're thinking, oh yes, this marriage can finally work out. Yay. Until Esther's like, until you decide. I mean, not decide, until you see the patterns. You see Esther's not that great. This woman from Victorian period, okay, is not normal, okay. Now there were warning signs, of course. There were warning signs. First of all, she tried to kill a pigeon in front of the kids. Now here, Esther is definitely not a kid, okay? So she tried to kill them, and fuck, I was watching the movie, I'm like, fuck, what do you mean? And then we have one more scene in which someone is bullying Max, and she's like, I'll show you what happens when you mess with my people. And she just pushes her off. Great. Now, out of all of this, the woman, her name is Kate. Okay, now Kate is getting kind of paranoid. She is noticing these patterns. She's noticing her behavior, her odd behavior, and she's like, let me find out something. She tries to, hop around here and there, try to find stuff, and then she finds the diary. Now, the orphanage had these files on Esther, okay? And she calls him. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with her? And then they're like, you know what? Don't ask us. There's this number. And then she calls the fucking number, and then there is the truth. The mental hospital. An Estonian mental hospital. She used to be there. Yay, she ran. Now, her name was Lena, okay? Violent psychopath, goes on to families, tries to fucks the dad, and when it doesn't work out, or it works out, she kills them. Yay. Now she finds out. And she's like, gotta do something about it. I have to do something about it, right? Now, before all of this, of course, there was this moment in which Sister Abigail tried to help, and our beloved, your beloved, Esther, she goes on and she's like, not today, bro, not today. Dead. Now, out of all this chaos, now all of this is like when all of this happens, okay, all of this is happening. And then in the end, we have Kate rushing to the house. She's like, yo, something's wrong. And one of the kids, Esther already tried, she was like, you know what, this boy, he's kind of, on to me. So, yeah, the other kid, he was in the hospital, fighting for his life. And then everything is just going down. And the husband is like, you know what, woman, it's because you were once an alcoholic and you had so much grief, and then all of them combined makes you a psychiatric something. But still, something happens, okay? Now, after all of this confusion, all of this, when clarity finally happens, okay? And she goes on, there is this and there's that. John's dead. She tries to seduce him, and he's like, "Yo, yo, yo, yo! I'm not Diddy." And she's like, "Yeah, let me kill you." She's dead. She kills him. And then Kate arrives, and there's this power struggle, and blah blah blah. And in the end, we have the moment in which Esther finally dies. Now, of course, the in between moments are crazy good. The thrill, the intensity. Even you can say this. How should I say? Anyways, great movie. If you haven't watched it, sure, watch it.